So yes, I would highly recommend getting a 3D printer. Just so you can make shit. So I did make an acoustic panel. Acoustic panels diffuse sound, reduce echoes, makes the room sound bigger. When you get your 3D printer the first time, a good thing to print is, let me show you here. It is the bed scraper. And that allows you to remove parts off of the sheet that you build on, called the build plate. Printing can be done in various materials. There's a basic material, user-friendly for beginners. It's called PLA, short for polylactic acid. I think it's made from corn, or it can be made from corn. And this is the material system. Another material that is great is PETG, and that material is stronger, it's more heat resistant. It's what I'm printing now for drying silica beads. It's a desiccant tray. This is the lid for it, and this is the container. So you put all your silica beads in there, put it in one of the spools, disassemble a spool. I bought a separate spool from Bamboo Lab to put that in, and it closes together, all the silica beads, and they go into the dryer here. So the silica beads go in the automatic material system to keep the filament dry. And those blue things right there are the silica bead containers that I made myself with 3D printing. So I have about 400 grams of silica beads in there, keeping the material or the filament dry. And I have more on the way. 400 more grams of silica beads, and they will be going into the automatic material system. The current silica beads will be coming out into this container, into the spool that's coming from Bamboo Lab, and going in here, and we'll be drying it. More on those silica beads are that they are orange when they're fresh and ready to use, and they turn green when they need to be recharged by drying, which these are practically turning green. You can't see it now, but they are. It looks yellow when I shine the light on it, but it's pretty green. I took it out before, and I dried it partially using the bed of this printer and putting it into this silica bead container that I made. It's got little holes on it, little holes in it, and I put it on the bed and I partially dried it, but I wanted to do a different way using this container and drying it with a filament dryer here. I also 3D printed a wall fixture, I would say, that holds various things. It's a honeycomb. You can put anything you find, hooks, bins, tweezer holders, build plate holder, super glue crate, caliper holders. That's all 3D printed right there. One of the things I 3D printed was a screwdriver handle, the Wera inspired screwdriver handle, the German screwdrivers, and I test printed Benchy. It's a boat. My 3D printer came with a little boat motor, so I had to print it. And the infill, the inside, it's partially hollow, but it's weighted a certain way so that it balances correctly. I also 3D printed this poop bin. They call it the poop chute. It comes out the back of the machine here, and it's all the waste. So certain materials can't go into the AMS here, the automatic material system, because it's too soft. Like this is like a rubber, like almost. It's a TPU, and that just goes on the back there. And I 3D printed this little thing, majigger, to accept different tracks of filament. So if this automatic material system is not in use, which it is now, going into one of the tubes, there will not be a filament in this tube, and I will be using whatever filament is on the back of the machine into this secondary tube to feed the 3D printer with whatever material I like, being it carbon fiber or whatever. Certain carbon fiber works in this system here, but not all. Like the new PPS carbon fiber, but I believe that's for the X1E. This is the X1 carbon, but the X1 carbon accepts PPA carbon fiber, and that's like really good stuff. I believe it's new material that's metal, has metal-like strength, and excellent heat resistance. Right now in this system I have PETG carbon fiber, PETG translucent. This is matte black charcoal PLA. I have two spools here, just so that when one runs out, it refills with the second one automatically, as it did when I was printing this. I had a little bit of PLA left, and it transitioned to the new spool. How cool is that? So everything can be controlled using Bamboo Studio. And can see all of your settings and everything. You can preview it. You can see the tool head path. So this is what the tool head's doing. It's moving around, doing exactly as it should. And it's also got a camera built in, so you can keep an eye on your projects. You can manage your AMS, move your tool head around, home it, check your progress. It also time lapses all of your projects as well. So it's a great machine. So let me know if you want to know anything, you want to learn anything. I'm here for you. Take it easy.